Hello guys, and welcome to High Cost Marketing. My name is Colin McGill, and today's post is all about, is your website performing as a local business marketing. So the thing is, what we're really going to discuss, I suppose, is your website performing, you the local business owner? Because it is my experience through working with a lot of small local business owners over the last year or year and a half that many websites that local business owners have got developed are not performing. And the reason they're not performing, guys, is basically they're not optimized for the search engines. And the reason they're not optimized is initially many of small local business owners decided that they needed a website, which is correct, but they didn't understand nor know that you actually had to get your website optimized for the search engines. And what I mean optimized for the search engines is that it's relevant for particular searches within the search engine that you climb to the top. Because I know many of you out there, your website is not performing at all because it's not found for any search within your industry. So what I'm really saying to you is, let's give you a small simple example. Let's say you're looking for let's say you're a tree services company. Okay, so if you're a tree services company and you're a tree surgeon and you're felling, cutting trees and all the different aspects of tree surgeon. I'm not a tree surgeon, I'm just giving you the example. So let's say if someone types in tree surgeon in a particular area and you're not found, and you are in that location and you're not found for that particular search, well, then you ain't getting customers. In comparison, the people that are showing up for that search are getting a lot of customers within your area. So you can see where I'm going with this. So it's imperative that you as a tree surgeon in a particular location are being found for that search phrase. Tree surgeon in Athens, we'll say. I'm in Athens today, so let's just say tree surgeon in Athens. So therefore, if I'm Colin McGill, tree surgeon, and I'm 1 or 2 or 3 for tree surgeon in Athens, I'm going to get found. That means I have customers. In comparison, if I'm Colin McGill, the tree surgeon in Athens, that's not being found, therefore my website's not performing because I'm not getting any customers. Excuse me, guys. So you see, from that simple example, that's what I mean about your website performing. So how you do that is, obviously you have to design your website in the correct way, and you have to put the right strategies and operations in place. And also you have to be applying fresh content on a continuous basis to your website. That's why it's imperative that your website has a blog, guys, that you're updating information on a regular basis. Now, another thing is, what I have found by dealing with local and small business owners is they have the problem that their website is not optimized, and equally they have the problem that they don't have a blog. And another problem I find that you have is you don't have ownership over your site. Your web designer is holding you to ransom, and that is exactly what it is, because you cannot add fresh content to your website without they charge you a fee. This is complete nonsense, guys. Absolute nonsense. Because the way I do things here at High Cost is, I not only give you ownership over your site, I train you how to create the content correctly and optimize it for the search engines, and be able to apply it on a regular basis to keep your website informative and engaging with your end users, and actually actively go out there and capturing those leads that you need for your small and local business, which is imperative. It is. I can't stress enough how important it is adding fresh content, because when you're adding fresh content, you're not only putting it to your website, which your website should be the center to all you do online, you're also sharing this content across the different social media platforms. What are the social media platforms? Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, Google+, fantastic one, etc., etc., etc. So you can see there is your website in the center, and everything else is radiating out from it, guys. So that is spread your online presence across the net. So therefore, you can see straight away how it is vitally important for you to start having ownership over your site, that you're adding fresh content on a continuous basis, because your site is central to all you do online. Now, obviously, if you have ownership on your site and you are putting up this fresh content, you can imagine, let's say you're blogging twice a week. That is 8 pieces of fresh content that's hitting your website a week. That's in text form. Let's say you write a post minimum of 450 words, which I would recommend minimum 450 to your particular website, whatever you post. And if you apply a video and a suitable picture, and you all tag it correctly, now you have 3 pieces on each piece of overall content. That's 6 pieces of fresh content going to your site, and that is 6 pieces over 4 weeks is 24 pieces of fresh content hitting your site every month, guys, and you're spreading it across all the different platforms. Now you can see, as time is going by, how you are going to start showing up all over the net if you target the right keywords, and how you're going to capture the customers. In comparison, if you are the person or the business owner that has a website and it's not adding fresh content since 2011, there's no comparing. It is not a competition. So you see, that is what this particular post today is about, guys. It's about opening your mind that to ask yourself, is your website performing? If not, this is why, and this is what you have to start doing. Now, I'm not here going to keep ranting on. I like to keep my videos within the 10-minute I suppose time frame, because I don't want to lose you, or I don't want to bore you. But if you have any questions, please feel free to ask me. You can add a comment underneath this particular video. Also, there will be a link under here, over there, over here, over here, depending on what platform you're on, whatever video platform you're on, but there will be a link that will take you to my website, which is High Cost Marketing, guys. So it's vitally important that you start thinking from today on that yes, my website should be performing, because I suppose the biggest thing really that is hitting a lot of small and local business owners at the moment is the cost of advertising and marketing their business. Well, the thing is, you can take much of this into your own hands, guys, if you get in contact with the right consultant that will help you and show you the way. Now, obviously it would be great if you came and worked with me, of course, but if you want to deal with someone that you know, but at least inform yourself to ask the right questions. And I would urge you to look at highcostmarketing.com, equally my personal blog, ColmMcGill.com, where there's loads of information on local business and small business marketing, guys, that will just open your eyes and I suppose make you more informed when you are making the decisions. If you're new to local and small business marketing, or if you're not so new but you're deciding to get a website redeveloped or designed for the first time, to have this kind of information in your mind, because it'll save you a lot of heartache going down the road. Because I have worked with many small and local business owners that say to me, Colm, I got a website design, it's not performing, why not? And I've spent all this money and I've got no return. Well, the reason being is what I was saying. So you really have to find the right designer, and it's in my opinion that you should be looking at a designer from a marketing point of view, with a marketing background, guys, especially online marketing background, because it really is not enough just to put up a shell of a site and it not utilizing the different platforms and mediums, and not utilizing you as a contributor to the website and the different platforms. So I suppose I've given you plenty of food for thought there. You really have to start embracing the power of your website, and it has massive potential, guys, your website, because you can imagine if you sit down and take the time to understand how you're going to make your website work and share it across the platforms, it will save you a lot of money and will give you a massive return on investment. And equally, the way we're all on social now, you will create business relationships with people online. I think many people thought with online that we're becoming very divided, and in actual fact, business is never ever, I suppose, being closer together, because it's very easy to just break the ice with someone online. If there's someone within your industry or potential customer, people are so used of getting messages now online, and they're so used to interacting and speaking back, that it's very easy to capture leads and develop a relationship and really promote your business. And that's the way I think it's the way of the future. Definitely, it's creating that brand for your business online and that credibility. That's why it's very important that all your platforms are saying the same thing about you, and that you are putting out, I suppose, a credible, trustworthy persona of yourself and a brand for your business. And you can do this all starting with adding that fresh content on your website on a regular basis and share it across the different platforms. Now, that is all for me today. I hope I've opened your eyes on that your website should be performing, and it's the center to all you do online, guys. Now, again, if you have any questions, do not hesitate to contact me. There will be a link here, there, wherever it's going to be, guys, to take you back to High Cost Marketing. Obviously, visit ColmMcGill.com also, and my email is info@highcostmarketing.com. That's it, guys, for me. Thanks very much for listening to my post today. Is your website performing? Local business marketing / small business marketing. Thank you guys, and I hope to see you on the next post.